Welcome to Edward Inspire Impact, the channel that's all about empowering you to live your best life and make a positive difference in the world.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to another inspiring episode on the Bible Storytelling Network, where we dive into the timeless tales of the Bible and explore the lessons they offer us today. I'm your host, Edward Brown, and tonight we have a story of resilience, integrity, forgiveness, and divine purpose. This is the incredible journey of Joseph, the beloved son of Jacob, from the book of Genesis, chapters 37 through 50. Joseph was the 11th son of Jacob, born to Rachel, the wife Jacob loved deeply. From the start, Joseph was the apple of his father's eye, and Jacob's affection was no secret. He gifted Joseph a richly ornamented robe, known as the coat of many colors, which symbolized his favoritism. But this special treatment didn't sit well with Joseph's older brothers. Their jealousy and resentment grew, especially when Joseph began sharing his dreams where his brothers' sheaves of grain and even the sun, moon, and stars bowed down to him. These dreams, hinting at Joseph's future prominence, only deepened the brothers' hatred. One day, when Joseph was sent to check on his brothers who were far from home, they saw their chance. They plotted to kill him, but ultimately decided to sell him to passing Ishmaelite traders. To cover up their betrayal, they dipped Joseph's beautiful coat in goat's blood and presented it to their father, Jacob, who was devastated, believing his son had been killed by a wild animal. In Egypt, Joseph was sold as a slave to Potiphar, a high-ranking official in Pharaoh's court. Despite this dramatic fall from grace, Joseph's faith in God remained unshaken. He worked diligently and with integrity, earning Potiphar's trust and eventually becoming the overseer of his household. But Joseph's trials were far from over. Falsely accused by Potiphar's wife of trying to seduce her, Joseph found himself in prison. Even in prison, Joseph's wisdom and character shone through. He interpreted the dreams of fellow prisoners accurately, and this gift eventually brought him before Pharaoh himself. Pharaoh had troubling dreams that no one could interpret except Joseph. Through God's guidance, Joseph revealed that Egypt would experience 7 years of abundance followed by 7 years of severe famine. Impressed by Joseph's insight and wisdom, Pharaoh appointed him as the governor of Egypt, second only to Pharaoh himself. Joseph's strategic planning during the years of plenty saved countless lives when the famine struck. But the story doesn't end there. The famine reached even Joseph's family in Canaan, and his brothers came to Egypt seeking food. They did not recognize the powerful man before them as their brother, but Joseph knew them. After testing their character, Joseph revealed his identity, not with anger or revenge, but with forgiveness and love. He welcomed his family to live in Egypt, ensuring they were provided for during the remaining years of famine. Joseph's story is one of remarkable resilience, integrity, and the power of forgiveness. It's a story that reminds us that even in the darkest times, our faith and integrity can guide us through, and that forgiveness can heal even the deepest wounds. Joseph's life, marked by trials and triumphs, offers as profound lessons that resonate with every generation. So what can we take away from Joseph's story? Persevere in adversity, stay true to your values, forgive those who wrong you, and trust in a higher purpose. These principles are as relevant today as they were in Joseph's time. What have you learned from the story of Joseph? Please share your thoughts by commenting on the video below. Do you have further questions about Joseph's story or how it can be shared with a modern audience? Here are 3 questions you might consider. How can Joseph's story be used to teach about leadership qualities? What are some practical ways to apply the lesson of forgiveness in our daily lives? How can storytelling techniques enhance the impact of biblical narratives? Thank you for joining me on this journey through one of the Bible's most inspiring stories. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below with your thoughts or questions. And stay tuned for more Bible storytelling right here on the Bible Storytelling Network. I'm Edward Brown. Until next time, keep the faith and keep seeking the lessons that inspire and impact our lives today.